Good morning. Good morning. We have a very busy early TT today. I guess the only guy I don't see is Magnus, but Hikaru, Hans, Faruja, MVL, Jospim. See, Grishuk is there. Duda. Shimanov. Got 30 seconds here. Hello, Mattis. Daryl. Hello, Caramba. Ditto Bitto, thanks for the 32 months. All right, we're starting in 15 seconds here. Hello, Penny. Good morning. Gonna put us in emote only. Hello, Tesh, Justin, Freddie Patzer. Let's try to win game one. And Dusty, thanks for the 39. Oh, they do it in Title Tuesday as well. Intimidating, knowing the piece set. We're gonna use our sloppy Taimanov ship f4. It's definitely an unusual move. A6, I guess he's taking. I'm not really sure what to do. Ship f4 is really weird, not to play the knight. Huh. I feel like this game is going to be decided by the dark square control. Let's do knight a4, so maybe we'll go f3 or something. Try this. H6 is always useful. Rook b8. He's going to go f3. Probably just take it. Hmm. I think we can take on e2 no matter what next, so it's not really a dangerous knight move for me to deal with. Maybe I could have even taken right away, but it didn't look good to allow knight takes e2 and the bishop like that. e4 will always be weak. Until he plays f3, that doesn't really change. Should probably move this to be safe. This bishop d3 and rook d2 is there. But this does look pretty safe. Rook here, there's bishop d3 again. A few good moves here. Let's kick the knight out. GG. Bonsai Gaming. Hey, buddy. Thank you for the 75 months. Bonsai. Good morning, sir. Early TT indeed. Tier 3 from Bonsai. Hello, Momshog. Felix. Mr. Kurtz. Not a bad start. At this opening, not a clue. I feel like I played pretty common line in the end, but it took me ages to remember what it should be. But I think this is the one of the main moves here. I was happy with this. Kurtz, I was actually just discussing you this morning with one of your fellow skinny whites. Keith was surprised to learn about your chess.com ascent. You tanked it, but you still have your Hall of Fame. Your Hall of Fame number is still present. It's still there for all to see. What's with the cap decor? We sell them in our merch store. Richard, I support the team. I've liked them for a long time. You will play TT now? I yearn for the day where Kurt says, I'm done with chess, OTB, and I'm full-time Title Tuesday player. You can join the ranks of myself and Aryan, the Weekly Warriors. We look forward to welcoming you, sir. Okay, here we go. This guy's got the default chess.com skin. Guess we'll play this. Taking was also an option, but sometimes there's e5, e4 there. Weird move. Well, I'm almost certainly going to take that. Start by attacking the pawn. If bishop here, knight here, like those are just kind of nice moves for me to see. Queen c2 and rook b1. Assume he's going to play rook b8, yeah. There's this move as well. Hmm. I don't know. Man, so tempted by this. I don't know, there's just like so many pretty decent looking moves. I'm just gonna play like this. This really feels awkward. Rook e8. Definitely should have taken. I want to play basically g4, absolutely. But I want to trade these light squared bishops. But yeah, g4, king g2, double the rooks. Obviously, I'm not playing rook e2 to play rook e1, but rather to go there. I should have taken the bishop, I think. Taking the bishop is nice because it'll displace one of the pieces, but then I'm a bit weaker for e4. We want to do this. g4 is a very nice move next. Trying to keep control over everything. Okay, so e5 is hanging that we didn't take. Not sure how good it would be. Just one move slow to do everything. There is queen d5 there, but my knight would be hanging on f3 at the end, so we have two threats now. Queen c2 will just go knight e4 and taking queen f7. Okay, bit of a strange finish, but don't think we ever really completely messed it up or anything. Should be basically better for white for a long time here. As soon as we played c4, g4, like, I just never found the exact moment to, because I improved everything. Like here, e5 was hanging, so I should have taken that. Here, I have this, but I don't think that's smart, because I lose my knight. I don't know, I can't be too upset here. I think we played it pretty well. Because knight g3 I don't think is a good move, and then here we picked the right moment to take, and now it's a winning king and pawn endgame. I don't know, can't be too upset with the game. We were all over the light squares. Like this structure is no good for a dark squared bishop. So I think we were better for a good part of the game there. Hey, Bagels for Brecky, thanks for the 30 months. Hey, Mocop. Oh, we get to see this. Will it be completed? I don't know how long they've been playing, but if they're the last game of the round, then... And yeah, this is not very inspiring. What I'm looking at here. Yeah, like I said, if you're the last game of the round, it's kind of unlikely. Damn, they played 50 moves as well. Long games. Oh, we're playing Buddy Firouzja. Yeah, it's about time. Maybe I've had the black pieces against him, but I feel like I always seem to get white. We play a lot of London and King's Indian that he seems to beat me in pretty nicely. But I haven't subjected my Sicilian to Mr. Firouzja's prep before. Hmm. I don't know, they usually do stuff like this. 93. Bishop g5 maybe to take a4. Or like a much more direct, yeah, I was about to say rook d1 and d4. h3, because yeah, this move is usually pretty annoying. Feels like this is always going to be a good square for the rook. I guess bishop f8 as a move. The other way white can play is like a3, b4, d3. Okay, so yeah, he's kind of combining all the plans that I mentioned there. Interesting. Can't tell if he's thinking about b4 here. At some point, d5 as well becomes a move. At the moment, he can't really play d4. He goes d3. Knight's coming to e3, I guess. Guess b5, I don't know. He'll probably play a4. d4 looks pretty scary. Go here for now. I guess he kind of achieved like d4, even though it's normally not a move that you're supposed to be able to. This bishop is not great here. Okay, we are down a clean pawn. Very hard to do anything here. The knight a5 moves gonna hurt us bad. Maybe queen a6. I don't know. How did I even make that? 0.7 seconds? Huh? Thought that was a flag for sure. Not that it really matters. How did I even make that move, by the way? Because I slipped like playing knight f6 so many times that it's like, how did I even make this move? 0.7? I'm confused. So I got the lag comp there. Or something. Yeah. But we were just getting beaten slowly for a while. It was this moment here. It was like, fine, fine. Okay, b5 is maybe a little much. At some point I should play d5, which I mentioned earlier. Kind of felt like this was the moment to play d5 before white had d3. But I never did it. But I never did it because I thought he couldn't play d4. And then I just kind of allowed it like this. So maybe I should play d5 again. But I thought, oh, I always have d5, and he doesn't have d4 because of this. But I guess b5 kind of gave it to him tactically there. So if I go queen c7, felt like the queen was going to be misplaced here. So I should have either gone straight for d5 or... I'm not sure. Because here, d4 can also happen. Yeah, I thought b5 was fine, but I reacted incorrectly here. Yeah. I thought I'd have more counterplay with the bishop, but this bishop is not doing anything, and this knight takes time to get out. There's just so many things that need to happen. I didn't play well at all here. Need to like move this knight and play f5. I don't know. I just didn't understand the position very well. Because this was a big mistake to allow d5. Of course I wanted to go here. This was like my whole plan, but there's problems here, problems here. I didn't like this position. Not unhappy with the opening. I think he did fine. It's not like he's playing anything for an advantage, though, so... I don't get any credit for having a fine position in an opening where I'm supposed to have a fine position. Usually I'm really happy when I get h6 to play this without knight g5, bishop f8, rook e8, hitting the queen. Yeah, usually this is pretty good. Just need to play d5. But more so, I didn't realize that he was getting d4 in a lot of lines. I just thought d4 is never playable, because, like, d4 is hanging, so... My bad. Yeah, there's just not another move to do, because this allows d4, this allows d4, and my queen is actually pretty good on d8, so it's not clear I want to move it. g6 is another move that I would think of, but... Yeah, the problem was I liked my position here, but I didn't know what to do next, so... d5, noted. Noted. Low alpha alpha. Alrighty. We're against Chuckster. See if we can get back to our winning ways. I play h3 not to prevent bishop there, but more to deal with knight h5. Here he's gonna do something like rook e8 and knight h5 and e5 maybe. Not sure. Knight e5's often a good move there as well. Okay. Maybe knight e5. I'll probably go b6. Yeah, so we can go a4, a5 here. Knight e5 also looks pretty nice. I like the idea of this when the knight's not on c6. Bishop b7, a5 takes, queen a4, and then try to take the pawn. I feel at some point he's going to do one of these moves. That one is surprising. Just gives me kind of a nice square there. How can we increase the pressure here? I don't know. This doesn't look that special. And yeah, without my bishop on e2, finally he has this, which he never had because I always had bishop takes h5. So now we have to think again. Yeah, let's just go here. Take, and we'll take with the bishop. Kind of strange, and not with the knight. I don't think the bishop's that good. I think this queen is very nicely placed. Like this. Knight c4 is kind of a nice move. I think this is actually smart. I'm gonna go here. Queen c6, there's rook e6. This position feels very shaky. Put a knight there or something. Yeah, knight b5 looks like a good square to be on. Just gonna get it, like, that wasn't necessarily the best move, but trying to be a little practical, being low on time. Had one trick and he fell for it with a minute on the clock. Obviously, the reason I was a little upset here is because I thought it was pretty simple for him to take. If I take, I get mated, but well, he just missed that. And you could do it in the other order as well. Like if you take here, like you can do this too. Queen takes, but no, he fell for mate. He fell for mate. Yeah, we have around an equal position, but when he's up this much time, he's, I wouldn't say he's a winning position, but moves like this are very effective because they just disrupt my position a lot. This should be nice for me, but this was a good reroute by him, and yeah, it's not as good as I thought, I have to say. So he plays a5, and it's like, damn, where's my edge here? Normally you can't really just do this. Knight e5 and bishop b5, rook e1, those are the moves that come to mind. All of them are good, but yeah. Knight h5 and e5. Rook d1 here is what the computer suggests. Because, like, if you want to take me, I'm happy, and if not, I might be planning some moves like this. Yeah, this apparently is the biggest edge. I thought I was clever by taking like that. Yeah, overestimated my position, and then here I'm just significantly worse. I did win this game. Did not deserve to, though. Rook d7. Okay, let's say he misses the tactics there. He can take here, which is what he did. And he's thinking like, okay, I have to take back, blah, blah, blah. But I just go and mate him. So that was a nice, I thought that was a nice trick. But either one of these are very good moves. I mean, even a move like queen c4, you've got a fork here, so, you know. Even this is pretty bad for me. Feels like it's just losing. Firouzja with a nice win. Oh, this knight is cooked. Look at that. Dominating the knight. Always feels good to play a game like that. Truly, Jake. Dominating a knight with just a rook, I don't know, you just feel like a true professional there. Alright, we're 3 out of 4. Gonna take a short break as Titled Tuesday takes a short break after round 4. I'll be back in a few minutes for the next game. See you in a sec. Not doing too badly yet. All right, we're back. Oof, are we gonna get paired up or down? I think it'll be pretty close. Maybe up. Usually 2800's a good threshold. When you're 3 out of 4, I feel like 2800 plus, you get paired down. We might still get paired down because we're close, but might get paired way up to like, I don't know, 3100 or something. Okay, so we got paired way down. Literally, I think we were like right at the cutoff. Because 2500 on 3 out of 4 is about the lowest. Probably he's one of the lowest rated guys that has 3 points right now. Which does not mean that it's going to be an easy pairing because he's got 3 points. It means he's playing well. He's either playing well or getting lucky. And honestly, I don't want to be playing a guy who's having either of those streaks. We have this one coming back. Just go like this, probably castle. Not sure if playing all those moves is good or not. We'll see. So obviously, they're happening. At least this is defended now. Takes definitely doesn't feel right, especially with knight takes happening. So I think we want to avoid that. Maybe knight c5. Just kind of take back. I don't know, knight h4, we have this. We also have knight b3. Gotta be with the rook. Yeah. Like a rook d1 or something. Okay, so this is hit. You could also throw this move in. Don't think it works. So yeah, probably just this. Now he goes there. Barely got the move off. No point in losing it trying to win. Still think Black's probably winning that. Wasn't a bad game. He definitely started messing up here. Knight b5, of course, with the second I played the reactionary bishop b8, but knight e4 was my plan on the next move, which he stopped. Good move, knight c3. But knight e4 I knew would have just won the game here. Once I saw this, and I had some time to think, because he spent some time, I was like, oh, damn. I missed knight e4 here. Can't expect to see anything with a second, though. Did that to myself. And I probably should have just defended the pawn, played f6. We're slightly better there. Played chill game, but instead I went for this. And this is way too much to think about. If we had seen this, it would have been nice, but yeah, I didn't see bishop h5. Like, just way too complicated for the time situation. So I decided to just send the pawn. Yeah. But then once f4 happens, it's not much we can do. Yeah, I wish we played a bit better so we could at least try for fun with the two knights against all these pawns and bishop and whatever. But once the pawns got rolling, it was like we could only lose maybe. So I feel like that was the smart decision to just take. And the thing with this half point, I'm pretty sure we'll get a tough opponent next, because half points in Title Tuesday don't do well. Z Chang G, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Z Chang G. Oh, you got Lafong with one there. Thanks, Z Chang. Thanks for the 17 months, Rose Twig. I'm Johnny. Thanks for the 3 with Prime. D-Chang will be playing a bit more poker on the channel coming month. Figured that might interest a guy like you. Funny move, but Josh, thanks for the 29, buddy. Low Baz. We're, I guess, going into round 6 right now. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5. The half point never helps though in Title Tuesday. Usually run into like Kramnik or something who's like drawing a CM early on, and so he has like a half point. Always better to be on full points. All right, we're against 2600 FM here. Knight F6, Knight C6. Knight C6 is the most flexible move. Wow, okay, he goes straight for it. Dude, I'm about done with this theory. I tell you, they actually need to look up something to play against this. I'm so bored of this. So bored. It's this move, this line with E5, somehow very popular right now. I need to look at it specifically. I feel like I see it all the time. It needs an answer. We have to check this stuff after. God, this stuff annoys me. This line. trying to do so many things. Knight on d4, I guess. Trying to do so many things at once. Takes, bishop takes, and having to move this rook really sucks. But that might happen anyway because he's about to take here. Not much I can do about that. Knight d4. It's playable. No, not really. I'll do it this way. I mean, maybe I could think about this, but I don't like dropping the b pawn, that's all. King takes and trying to play knight d4 was my idea. Trying to be solid. Yeah, that's a very good move. Ain't much I can do about that. But maybe we have queen d1. Oh, queen b1 takes, yes, knight e2. Okay, so yeah, we just lose the exchange. Not the absolute end of the world, though. I don't know why he let me do that. Worse, but with chances. I'd much rather win that pawn than that pawn, to be honest with you. Save the bishop. And he's going to play e3, and he can't. Okay, so I'm going to go here and here. Okay. Immediately. Just have to remember this this game to look at after. I mean, so at some point it's just like the last straw. I've played against this line so many times, and it's not even that the line is terrible, but so everybody seems to know it. They're really like booked up in it. It's not him only, like very popular line right now, and I just haven't looked at it, so I'm frustrated with myself every time I see it because I'm like, keeps playing it. Everybody does, and I don't We need a line against it. First of all, taking e4. It's not really a way to stop this. That's what I don't like. Man, everyone's in here with the quick reports that I might play Anish next. What the hell? Do you guys know something I don't? Thanks Enzo222 for the 15 months of Prime. AD Sanchez. It takes them, you know, they gotta go into their dungeon, cook up something special. Just to take me out. Assume this is the same. Look at this more after. Yeah, this is too much. Taking is too much. Okay. Mr. Rasulov. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we're on this half point, so I think we're gonna get some pretty tough pairings. Six. Just have to make sure he doesn't just play knight d7, castles, rook e8, e5. Huh. E5 is happening. If this. We go there. I don't know. Ugh. I just don't know any of this. These openings. You wonder why I'm always so low on time. It's like I just don't know any of these openings. I haven't looked at an opening seriously in 10 years. And certainly haven't looked at any files more recent than 7 years. So what I do know is also outdated. We go here. Yeah, he wants to play this e5 move, so I can't really play c3. Kind of have to go here. E5 bishop c3. Something happening. I mean, this knight's quite nice, I thought. It's kind of a shame, because we're doing fine here. We're doing very well here, by the way. This knight d5 thing was definitely bullshit. I think I could have taken here. I played here when I could have just played here. And it's the exact same move, but this is 10 times better. So this was just kind of like a panic move, because here I was always thinking, okay, if he plays his knight somewhere, I have queen c5. Then I noticed I have bishop a5, and when he played this, I thought about this, was like, no. There's some scary moves he can put together, knight d5, knight g4. And I just kind of put the two ideas together, queen and a5, and then played this. Because this would have been much nicer. It's the exact same move. He still has to take, but it's like, look at that. It's way better. Not even close. So I think we would have won if we played our original idea, queen c5. Because either way, he has to trade the queen, right? I mean, oh, I guess queen a6 he could try. Yeah, this is actually pretty scary. Probably after this move, maybe I'd play that anyway, or king b1. Yeah, I didn't see queen a6, actually. I thought he had to take, but this is pretty tricky. Never mind. I mean, it's probably still a good move, but queen a6 he would play immediately. Very tricky. And yeah, I mean, this is a fine position. Yeah, just didn't have the time to process this position properly, but it all stems from my openings. I just don't know what's going on in the openings. This is all like theory, I think, but not theory that I know. I've got a good position. Joe, thanks for 78 months there, Joe. Joe 010, tier 3, 78 months. Thanks to AG. 46 months, tier 3 from AG4410. Who's playing on here? Funny to see Christopher Yu and Duda playing Rook against Rook. Thanks again, AG. And Joe, the tier 3s. And wow, we got, what is that? 5 subs from Aryan's favorite username, MFC. I enjoy when Aryan reads this username out. He seems to do it with a smile on his face. Thanks for the very generous 5. Aryan might play the late title Tuesday MFC, so hopefully we can get you back for that one, you know, getting some chat engagement, some comments for Aryan to read. E4, I have to say, in all of the, like, I don't know, all the possible moves, I don't think I've ever dealt with E4. I'm trying to think. No, I think we have. A funny move. Oh, we can play our... Hey, we transpose to our opening. I always got an opening ready. He thinks that he tricked me into e4, e5, and to be honest, he did. Problem is, I'm here playing GM. GMs, they know a thing or two. They know a thing or two. So he might have all the good variations ready against this. Let's see. definitely a weird position. Yeah. Kind of forced him to play this move. Takes, bishop e2. Because we can't play knight takes due to checkmate. That wasn't the best. D6 would have been a nice move to play, but I just saw queen b5 and was like, ah, not that. I should have played it. Now I've got this kind of disgusting position here. I'm probably gonna have to take that. It's terrible. It's a funny outplay. I think I found the best line here. I did find the best line here. D6. Okay, position looks quite bad. Takes. Okay, there's a bunch of moves. Maybe we should have gone for this one in the end. But same idea, that he takes the pawn and we go 94, and it's actually pretty good for us because this hits the bishop. And I'm threatening f6. I'm threatening the whole bishop as well. And here I was actually noticing maybe I could throw in rook e8 check, but I don't mind what I did. He castled the night before. I thought this was pretty convincing. Yeah, I should have played a6 probably. It just wins the pawn, but I don't mind this. I needed to just push the b pawn, but it took me a while to like get a handle on the position, and then finally I was ready to do it. A nice win. Still, this half point is going to give us some tough pairings, I think. Travis Jeffrey. Ha. An old name, a blast from the past. Hey, Travis. Thanks for the 3 years with Prime. Travis Jeffrey. Yeah, pretty much... haven't seen Travis in... I mean, I guess I can see your chat history here. You checked in very briefly in kind of mid to late 2023. Otherwise, it's been more than a year. Yep. Otherwise, it was the good old COVID days. The good old COVID days. Grinding IRL. Easy guy. Love to hear it though. IRL grind. Thanks for the 3 years, man. Unfortunately, this one's really easy to defend for white. Just kind of leave your king on g1 and rook here, and there's not much that can happen. There's going to be a break after this as well. Okay. And now it's a draw. I was going to say, white's not even giving checks. All right, Bortnick's giving everyone a longer break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Good to see you, Real T. Aryan is probably going to play the late title Tuesday. He's rallying energy. See you guys in a few minutes. We have 5.5 out of 8. The half point, though, we're going to get a tough pairing here, I feel. Back in a sec. We're also going to be hosting UTT after this title Tuesday. Can't host it later today, so we're hosting it early. Just letting you guys know. I'll post in Discord as well. But it'll be an early UTT today. Okay. Buddy Pranav, 7 points. Faruja, 7 points. So Pranav's doing well. Faruja, after taking down the start of the tournament, Amon Hampton's doing decently. We want him to win the whole thing. And Box leading, 7.5 out of 8. Where's Hickey? Wasn't Hickey in this tournament? Could have sworn he was. Oh, he's got 6 out of 8. Hickey, 6 out of 8. That's almost KNVB numbers. Jason York. Thanks for 38 months. Let's go. Jason York, 61. Cheers, man. All right. This will be a tough game here. It's a Sicilian day. I'm going to be playing C5. Maybe f6, bishop takes, and e5. Yeah, but he has queen h5, so it's not great. This and this is pretty fast, honestly. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get mated here. I wanted to go here, but bishop g3 and rook d1, and my queen doesn't really have any square to go to on the king side. Maybe could have gone there. Wow, I can't believe you took that. I needed a move. I needed a move. Like, I knew I was gonna flag, so I just needed to make like a rook move. So I didn't mouse slip it, but I just wanted to make like the quickest rook move available. Shuffle one square. I wanted to give check, but I slipped grabbing my piece. I was like, oh, okay, drop it somewhere. Because yeah, I mean, look, 1.0. So basically we made it with 0 seconds on the clock. Which means I didn't really have time to place it on any square further away. Yeah, I played it pretty well. We're never really going to be better because we're kind of trapped in here with the rook. I was very surprised that he didn't play g4 here. I was in shock, to be honest. Like, to have my king trapped in there and then this pressure on the pawns, this was a huge mistake, I thought. And then the game went on and I was like, I don't know. It didn't really matter. I was never doing much better than just okay. But yeah. Was essentially flagging here. I played a move with where I got 1 second. I mean, the time you get after the move should be already including the increment. So if I'm at 1 second, it means I made it at 0 seconds. And earlier in the tournament, I ended up with 0.7. So there's some kind of lag comp happening here. I don't know how. Unfortunate. Obviously, should have at least drawn the game. Yeah, I played pretty well. Can't complain. Kind of outplayed myself here a little bit. Bishop b4 was no good. Oops. All right, the 0.5 continuing to give us some tougher opponents. Like, we're not getting 24, 2500s. I don't mind it, though. Pimp Jesus 420. Thanks for the 2 years of Prime. Welcome back. I mean, you really can't complain about a position like this. Hmm. I don't know, man. How is this opening? don't really know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do to play for an advantage. Looks very even. This bishop's really bad. It's not a great piece. Okay. Not the best game. Really didn't know what to do. Just so boring. I didn't play it that well. Maybe I think I'm like slightly better. But couldn't show anything. Yeah, I needed to be way more active in the opening. Yeah, let him just play a6, c5. Let me just did things with the knights in the end game. That's about it. Knight c5 I think was pretty bad by him, but still probably not enough to lose. Oh, Grishuk playing Faruja. I guess we missed all the fun. This looks like it was winning for white for sure. Oh, I missed knight d5. I guess king e6 in there was the way to go. Damn. Damn. It's Statham. Our buddy. Our hyperbullet buddy. Oh. It's Statham. What a guy. Gets it done. Alright. Strong Prodigy. Okay. Guess we got paired down again. This is the last round. Alright, we gotta go for it. Still remember that guy playing e4 here. That was funny. Never played against that move. We gotta end with an undefeated. I did, TJ. I did. Good afternoon, Tim. I feel like this, you kind of get your rook trapped, so maybe you don't want to do it. I don't know. I guess the sad part is you can just sack it at any point, so not really that impressive by me. Let's not forget that's the bishop. Like, I don't want him to be able to sack that bishop. So let's play here. I'm abandoning that plan. This is one of the looser positions we've played for this opening, I mean. Kind of forgot he could take there. Should have used the other rook. Not playing that well right now. That's pretty aggressive, though. It's very aggressive. Here, I'll take go bishop d2 and c3. I think we're happy to see moves like g4 in general. Knight e4 and rook f6 is a nice attacking motif. Knight e4. Rook f6. Play f3. Maybe we'll just double the rooks first. There's also d4. I mean, d4 looks pretty good. Queen d3. Can go knight back or rook f6. I can't go here. Uh, that's mate. That's also mate. So. Pretty happy with this. I thought we were just winning, honestly. I think I should have been more direct. Rook e8 was like a little bit too slow, I guess. This looks like a pretty good move. For some reason I saw this. I don't know what I saw, like, because now I can just go here. It's such an easy game. I didn't play that well, I have to say. Like, rook b7, this. Engine likes it, but I feel like it's easy to play for white. Then I got this, and it's like, you should never really lose that. But I knew when he played queen b5, it was not a good sign for me. Yeah, because this, I just saw queen there and didn't like it. Nah. Got a little bit too open, but it wasn't a great game by my opponent. But then as soon as he had the one threat, one chance, he definitely took it. H4 is a great move. Best move by far. Yeah, and here we're just getting mated. He actually had some mates that he missed, but... Yeah, I should have kept the rooks on the board. Trades don't help me, so I regret that move mainly. Maybe this would be just nicer. Rook f6. Because, I mean, he's just... Like, the position is so bad for white. Like, the rooks aren't doing anything. They're all, like... This rook is here to stop c2. This rook is stuck, so we just have to go make a threat. Oh, well. Kind of a weird Title Tuesday, like... One of my better ones, for sure. I played a lot of GMs this time. All my losses were to 2,900 or 3,100 GMs. And we won all the other games pretty easily. And to be honest, we should have won this game pretty easily. So it was one of the rare Title Tuesdays where I beat all the weak players and lost all the strong players. And had some other nice wins against GMs, but then just losing the last game and it's 6.5. It's the same score as if I just lost every game and played a bunch of WFMs or something. So in the end, our 6.5 score is as unremarkable as all the other 6.5 scores. But we actually got here by only losing to 2,900s and beating everyone else. I don't know what feels worse or what feels better. I played so many Title Tuesdays. It's like when you only play weak players and you get a high score, it doesn't feel good. But when you only play strong players and get a low score, like lower than if you had just played noobs, that doesn't feel good either. So I don't know. Chris Yu. Yes. Chris won first place. What is that flag? It's like... I don't think that's... Could be Angola. I can't see very quickly. It's like... Angola, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu are the only ones it could be. It's been a while since I've done flags. But... I can't tell if that's a... If it's like a hammer or something. If it is, then it's Angola. But I don't think it is. Is that not Papua New Guinea? I believe that it is Papua New Guinea. It's an interesting way of delivering that information. It's like, I feel like if someone asked me, or like asked in general, the answer to something, the most pretentious way that I could deliver the answer is like, is that not Papua New Guinea? The most obvious thing I've ever had to say, is it not? Is it not? I'll kill myself if it's not. Just checking. It is. Shockingly. Well played, Lenoni. Lenoni the Great. You know you got a good name when it rhymes with Benoni. Don't call me Lab. Thanks for the 44 with Prime. Thank you, Hell Bunny. Thanks for the 5 months. Shame to lose the last game. I guess it doesn't really matter. What's 7.5 or 6.5? Wow, a lot of people did not have a great finish here. Hikaru scored 8. feel like I never see Carver Square 8. Hell Bunny, thanks again. Squidward Tennis Balls, thanks for the 76 months. Yep, it is Papua New Guinea. I totally forgot that one, I have to say. It's certainly been some time since I've done the flags. But at least in a multiple choice situation, I would have a much better chance. What's the 184? The one where you have to type them out? Like type out the names? That same flag quiz? No, I've definitely done one. I've definitely done them all. You've only seen me do 50? Okay, then you've missed it for sure. It's possible that I've done this before your time. Realty, because I was doing this during COVID a lot. But I've definitely done them all. But it has been a while. I don't think I could get them all right now. Yeah, it might even be on YouTube. I don't know. Your favorite flag is Seychelles? It's a nice looking one. Yeah. Is it not rather trivial? Is it not? GG's. I'm gonna prepare our UTT event. Should we host it soon, or should I give people a bit of time? Can't host it later tonight, so we're gonna have it between the title Tuesdays instead. That's right, Thomas. I was mentioning yesterday on stream, have to host it earlier today. Just so that we can cheer on the old Leafs tonight. Big game. Need to collect more funds from the Bruins fans. Oh, this is a forced accept. It's Shiksha with Praveen. Oh my god, those pieces are ugly looking. Can't lose to that piece set. It could be Shiksha. It could be Praveen. It could be the child. It's a forced accept. Anytime Shiksha with Praveen sends the challenge in, Why is it that when you rematch, you keep seeing the piece set again? Do you know what I mean? Isn't that kind of annoying? Like, what is this? Like, I get it maybe once. Forgot that. Kind of did it in the wrong order. Rook there. What the heck? I do not like this. This is so, like, isn't that so distracting? Every minute we see that same thing. Gotta go through it to get to it. Usually at the end of the month, Dakuwaka. Can I get an unrated 5+3? What's going on here? Are Shiksha and Praveen throwing 30-second games so that I play a 5+3 unrated game with their daughter? What's going on here? There's a transaction occurring. Just trying to figure out how it's going. 5+3 unrated. Pretty much hits the nail on the head for like the most uninteresting and unappealing thing for me to do right now. It's like, you know, you're a picky eater and someone proposes that you have a meal with like only things you dislike. Like, really? Drive by, I just said it. They're asking for unrated 5+3. No, Carvalma. Eh. How much are they paying for that? That's what I'm talking about. Finally, businessman in chat. How much are they paying for that? Will send only if you confirm. Dude, what's happening here? It's 5 plus 3, not an uninteresting time control. Is it not? Now they're trolling me. I played your daughter in 30-second chess. Very strong. No, the daughter is very dangerous. Trust me. I played bullet against the daughter and like it was like immaculate play and faltered on time. So 5 plus 3, I'm gonna get exposed. I played your daughter in 30-second chess. She's very strong. Didn't work out too well. Should have asked for 5 plus 3 back then. No, it's not a fair match. I don't like my chances there. We need to come up with a good emote here. A diffusing emote. One that declines the ask, but also explains how we feel. Ghost. There we go. That's handled. How did I get in a situation where I'm negotiating not to play 5 plus 3? Very crafty stuff from Shiksha with Praveen. Am I playing in UTT? Likely not. I usually host it. The plan is to move to Kick, host UTT. I'll get some food, story time, and we have late title Tuesday, which I think Yanur's friend Aryan will be playing. Well, you know, Tim, we always host UTT on Kick, and I didn't want today to be any different. Is the cam not focused? Here. It's also very bright, so it's very hard to tell. At least for me. Let's see. Yeah, that ain't focused, is it? But hey, you can see that underdog fantasy looking real sweet. Can't tell? Is it fixed? It's so bright in here. It's like... I feel like we did something, though. I think it's focused now, yeah. Yeah, usually for this issue, because it's happened before, BAM, it's actually the camera itself. You can just focus it on the lens. But it does drop out of focus sometimes. I'm never really sure how it happens, if something gets hit on the camera or what, but I do notice it. That's how you know you're a real regular viewer, regular watcher. When you can tell the camera's unfocused, like, this isn't normal. This isn't the regular experience. Hello, Gory. Okay, a regular pleb, yes. Correct, Gory. Correct, you are. 10 subs from Yenner Chess. Yenner, I'm going to let Aryan know that you sent 10 subs in. I'm going to text him right now. Yep. Aryan doing the late title Tuesday, Yenner. All right. Yep, I let Aryan know. That's big. Big news. Thank you to Yenner Chess. Is that a microwave back there? It should be. Guess what it is, T-Boils. If I told you it's not a microwave, what would you think it is? 10 more from Yenner. A Jägermeister mini fridge. Incorrect, actually. Go Gory, but also incorrect. Yenner, yep, Aryan will be thrilled. Appreciate the 10 on 10 from Yenner. That's 20 subs. That's correct, Tim. I heard that as well. He actually mentioned that to me. Yep, just confirmed Aryan late TT. That's right. Yeah, T-Boils, it's actually a freezer for shot glasses. A shot glass freezer. So that your shot glasses are cold. Very specific. You were halfway there, Dakuwaka. I'll give you some credit. See ya, Hell Bunny 73. Hello, Blitztrovia. You're goddamn right, Captain McMac. We are doing UTT. We are. I'm just switching over to Kick, but I'll create the tournament right now. I will give us some time to join, though. I might have it start on the top of the hour. Because we're going to switch over. Okay. This looks good. All right. Let me change our command here. exclamation mark join. That should work. Okay, I'll add the command on Kick as well. And I'll also get a Discord post going. But guys, we're hosting UTT early today. Can't host it later, so we're going to do it now. It starts in 25 minutes, so at the top of the hour. Underdog Title Tuesday, and later Aryan playing the late Title Tuesday. Alright, but we're going to be on Kick. Okay, so we're switching over there right now. We always got to host our UTT events on Kick. That's where we're going. Kick.com/chessbra. You know what Kick is, Real T. That's where you watch that samurai guy. We're there too, you know. Exclamation mark Kick. I'll see you there in a couple minutes. Alright, we're just switching over, but we have a tournament. Exclamation mark join. I'll have the link over there waiting for you on Kick as well. But join up our viewer tournament. It's open to all ratings, provided you're under 3K. I know that will eliminate a few of you from contention. Sorry about that. Alright. We're heading over to Kick, guys. See you in a sec. We stream tons of hours on Kick, and Aryan will be playing an over-the-board tournament that we'll be covering with cams and commentary on the channel, exclusively on Kick, coming up this weekend. So lots of reasons to get followed, get the Kick channel followed. I'll see you there in a sec. Ending the stream and turning it on in 30 seconds. Bye, guys.